Good afternoon everyone. Today I'm going to show you with a video how to cook a Keema matar. I could just write a recipe, but I think it's far more fun to actually see what goes into my curries and how quickly you can actually achieve an amazing meal. So this is a slow cooker curry, and you can imagine this is my equivalent of meat and 3 veg. So we'll basically start then with the veg. So let's get the pot off. That's the lid off the pot there. So what I've done, I basically look at what's in the fridge, what I need to use, and take it from there. But I always put a base of veg at the bottom of my slow cooker. So this is just carrots and potatoes. They go in. That's perfect. Right. After that, you can basically add anything that you like in any particular order. So what we'll do now is we'll add 1 small red onion. I have here 1 roasted red pepper. There, see how quick everything is. Now we'll add some seasoning. Right, I don't have any garlic, but I did have some ginger left, so I've made basically ginger chips, so they can go in now. You can put the seasoning in now. I have some nice sea salt and some black pepper there. Right, I think we'll talk about the spices next, I think. Right, what I have here is my Welsh curry powder. I'll talk a little bit of that later. There's 3 tablespoons in there, and also 2 teaspoons of my Kashmiri chili powder. Gives a lovely colour, not too hot. So again, that can go in. You'll be mixing all this up later anyway, so you don't have to worry about all the different layers, but it is just very, very quick. Now, I always like to add now a bit of a treat, if you like, to my curries. A health treat. So what I have here, I have some turmeric, some cinnamon powder, and some beetroot powder. Now again, the health values of these you can actually Google yourself and decide whether they're good for you. I always put turmeric in my cooking because it helps with it has anti-inflammatory properties, and if you've ever suffered from gout or a bit of arthritis, it'll always help, and it certainly won't do you any harm. The beetroot powder, again, lots and lots of vitamins, etc., and it'll give the curry an amazing colour, so that will go in next. Okay, right, now I've got I'm adding mince now. This is minced Aberdeen Angus steak, yellow label from Tesco, of course, so I didn't pay that much for it. It was in the freezer. I needed room in the freezer, so I've decided to go with mince today. You could use minced pork, you could use beef, and whatever. So I'll put that in now. As I said, this is all going to be mixed up later anyway. The other thing, if you want to make it vegetarian, obviously put extra veg in, or you can go for young green jackfruit. Works absolutely amazing. Comes out of the slow cooker like pulled pork. Fantastic. Right, what you see in front of me now is basically only stock. So I'll move the stock along. I only have a little bit of stock because you don't need too much liquid in the slow cooker. Lots of liquid will come out of the veg, the meat, etc., etc., and any other things you add later. But what to basically tart that up a bit, again, some secret ingredients which will totally transform your curries. I have a teaspoon of tamarind concentrate, and another secret ingredient of mine. I found this, believe it or not, reduced in Tesco, thick and intense. It's a balsamic vinegar, as you see. I'll just add 1 teaspoon. Okay, so that's the amount of stock I'm adding. And again, the tamarind takes a while to blend in. There you go, that's fine. As I say, I'll be mixing everything in the slow cooker itself anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There. I'll gather the little bits off the spoon later. So we'll put that in. There we are. Now, the only other thing to add now is the passata. I'm just using a Tesco passata, but of course there's lots and lots of different ones on the market. Some have herbs and spices, etc. I do like a tomato frite, a Spanish one, which has onions in, etc. But this will go in now. Look. And that's basically it. Now you see, the things that I have left are things that don't need to go in until about an hour before the end of cooking. So I've got butter beans, but on another day you might decide to add black beans, etc. Again, I'm trying to put as much health into this one pot curry as I can. So I'm using spinach and the frozen peas. All of that will go in later on, so I'll put those to one side. A nice little tip for you: if you buy a bag of fresh baby leaf spinach, put it in the freezer, and then once it's frozen, take it out and crumple it like you would a bag of crisps, as fierce as you can. Tip that in. You then don't get all the stringy bits of spinach in your curry later on. So that's basically it. As I said, the star of the curry is my Welsh curry powder, 15 different spices. Once we come out of lockdown, I'll be producing lots more. It'll be advertised on the normal channels, so feel free to order whenever you wish. Right, okay, I'll put these back to one side. And that's it. I'll stir in all the ingredients in my slow cooker now. Have a lovely day. This will be on for about, I would say, 5 or 6 hours. Mince doesn't take that long to cook. And add the other ingredients. Put my feet up now. And I think probably watch a bit of snooker on TV. So have a nice afternoon, everyone. Bye for now.